Fashionable false pregnancy. Why women in the 15th century tied pillows to their stomachs and walked slowly, arching their backs? All these fickle Middle Ages. Fashion in those days did not change so quickly, but also often. The trends especially affected the ladies of the court, who rushed about from super tight corset to imitation of a pregnant belly. Is this strange? Yes, highly. The history of the trend is very simple. In those days, women gave birth often and a lot. Very rarely when in a family of at least a peasant woman, at least an aristocrat, less than 5 to 8 children appeared. Some spent most of their lives on demolitions. Even then the dresses had lacing, although it could be dissolved so as not to over-tighten the stomach. But it didn't look very elegant. Therefore it was decided to adjust the style of the dress for the pregnant woman, that is, to make the waist high and the skirt loose. And as a result, a comfortable, beautiful dress that can be worn until the very birth. Surprisingly, after a few centuries, this will be forgotten in favor of tight corsets. It's clear with pregnant women, but what about the rest? Ladies who are not in position also actively began to wear this style. First, it is fashionable and beautiful. The fabric was decorated a lot of, because there is a lot of space for creativity on a puffy dress. And secondly, in the 15th century, pregnancy became a trend. The church has untwisted this fashion. The child was considered a divine blessing. If God does not give you a child, there must be something wrong with you. Therefore, the ladies, not shy, wore white dresses and deliberately planted pillows, simulation pregnancy. It remains to add a signature gate, and that's it. No one will distinguish. Why didn't anyone find this strange? For example, that a lady walks constantly in position but there is no child. Then infant mortality was high, so with a high degree of probability no questions were asked. It was fashionable to expect a baby. Artists constantly painted portraits of aristocrats in the last stages of pregnancy. It helped to immortalize the moment in every way. With a good outcome, a woman will give an heir to a rich family. And at worst, a portrait for memory if a birth goes badly. The Middle Ages is a very unusual era. Pregnant women in the Middle Ages were very revered and respected, and were considered the standard of beauty. The pregnancy was saved the ordinary townspeople and peasant women from rape, while their husbands were on endless wars and campaigns. It was also believed that a pregnant woman could not be unfaithful. It is all the more interesting to learn the fashion trends of those times and be endlessly surprised at what the upper strata of society could think of, because all fashion comes from them. And it is worth saying, a fake pregnancy is not the strangest decision yet. If you liked the video, please like and subscribe. I will be glad to share with you various interesting facts.